YouTube, this is CardCraze2539, and welcome to the BlackJack series. In this BlackJack series, I will be teaching you how to play BlackJack. So, this is episode 1. So, as you all know, BlackJack has nothing to do with the BlackJack. Right. All you have to do is get to 21, that's what your goal is. Your goal is to get to 21. Has nothing to do with the BlackJack. Alright? So, now let's go over the values. A jack, or a king, or a queen. Royals are counted as a 10. Right? These 4 cards, their value is 10. So if you see any of these, you're gonna know that that's a 10, because all these are 10s. Okay? You understand that? Okay. So those are what 10s are. So now, and every other card is the whatever value it is, right? But the ace is very special. The ace can be counted as 1 or an 11. So if you have an ace, then it can be counted as 1 if you want it to be, or it can be counted as 11 if you want it to be. You might go with 11 because it's closer to 21, but sometimes it'll help you to just have a 1 instead. So that's why the ace is very good. So, and also, since there are 4 of every single card, but now you have 3 extra, and there's 4 of each of these in the deck are 10s. Now there's a more likely chance to get a 10 than any other card. So if you get an ace, there's a very good chance you're going to get blackjack. Blackjack is when you're dealt blackjack, which is a 10 and a ace. I call these 10s because they're the value of 10, so call them 10s. So, that's blackjack. That's what blackjack is. If you have something else, like your total value is blackjack, but you have like more cards that you've been hit, then that's not blackjack, that's 21. They're both the same game, just that you get 21 or you get blackjack. So you get blackjack here, right? So here's how you deal the cards. First, just say I'm the dealer and there's a player right there. Just say there is, okay? So now here's the deck. What happens is the player gets a card, then the dealer gets a card, then the player gets a card, and the dealer has a face down card that no one gets to see until everyone's done. So the player can hit or stay. If you want to get hit, just tap your finger. If you want to stay, just wave your hand. Alright? So that's a 13. So what you want to do is he might want to hit, but it's a 10. So now he has 23. And in 21 or blackjack, I'm gonna call it, throughout the series I'm gonna be calling it blackjack and 21. So don't be confused. They're both the same thing. So in blackjack, you're trying to get the closest to 21, right? But if you go over 21, you automatically lose. It's called a bust. So don't think that you're gonna get good with 22, because that's a bad thing, because then you automatically lose. You bust. So yeah. So you have to get 21 exactly to win. Get blackjack or something, or get 21. But if you go over 21, you automatically lose. So it's good to have like 18, 19, 20, and 21, because those are like really good to get. It's a good thing if you're dealt a 10, but if you get hit, like if you tap your finger to get hit, it's usually a bad thing to get hit a 10, because you normally already have a 10. So like you already have this 10, so it would be a bad thing to get dealt this other 10. But sometimes it's good if you have 2 low numbers, and it's good to be dealt a 10. Alright? And so the player gets a card, the dealer gets a card, the player gets a card. So after the player gets hit all they want to, or stays, then after every single player has done that, then the dealer flips over his card and he gets hit until he wants to, So that's 17. Okay, well then he busts right there. So your goal is not to play against the other players. Your goal is to beat the dealer. Okay? So now you're all familiar with poker chips, right? Alright. So these are poker chips. They are very colorful and better looking and more different kinds of poker chips at Las Vegas and casinos. So, what you do is you have to go up to the blackjack table and buy your coins. So it's worth money. What you do is you bet first before you even start the game. So you bet and then you dealt your cards. And then you play, and then if you beat the dealer, you get how much you bet back. And if you lose, then the dealer gets what you bet. So you just keep going, and then whenever you want to stop, just just put in your, just tell the dealer you want to stop, and collect your money and stuff. So that's how the betting part works. So just say we bet. I'm just putting some random stuff down. Just say we bet, and then we get dealt our cards, and then you start playing. Alright? So that's how that works. So you have blackjack, which is a 10 and an ace. But you also have 21, which could be this, or it could be this, or it could be this. You can get hit as many times as you want to. And you're probably not going to get hit a million times or throughout the whole entire deck, because that's like not possible. Because once you get hit over 21, you can't hit anymore. So if you dealt like a bunch of aces and twos and stuff, you're probably going to have to get hit a lot of times. And when you're looking at the dealer's up card, the face up card, that's what the up card is. The dealer's up card is their face up card. So when you're looking at it, you wanna, their face down card usually is a 10 because it's most likely a 10. So add the 10 to what they already have face up and see if you can try and beat that. That's how you figure out if you're gonna win or not. So like if their face up card is a 7, then you can just add 10 to 7, which would be 17. So you want to try and beat 17 because, and the reason you're adding 10 is because now royals and 10s are all value of 10. Gives more chances of drawing a 10, so his face down card is probably 10. That's why you always want to add up to 10, like that. But you also don't want to be mistaken because he could have blackjack, so you don't want to stop at, like if you have 20, then you should stop. But if you have like, if you have 20, then don't go for a chance to go for 21 if you have 20, because it's not a very good chance for you to get an ace, because it's like one fourth of a chance of the whole deck. But also in blackjack and casinos, they play with like 6 or 7 decks. So yeah, they don't play with just one deck. They play with 6 or 7 decks. So yeah, that's all the basics I know right now. So if I find any more basics, I will have another episode. So I will have more episodes later on, and I'll continue until I have posted everything I know about blackjack, and I will continue to learn about blackjack and post those. I might also have other series that I will post. So keep watching, and hope this helps you.